Hey guy, DT Gaming here. We are going to be starting a basically a new series, which is going to be helping for the newer players. And I see we started a new account, and we're going to start off with the tutorial, as you start off with Forest Lake, right? Um, so we're going to get through this as quick as possible. All right, tutorial's complete. Okay, so this is basically where you're left in the dark. You don't know what you're doing, right? When you first get into the game as a new player, Um, well, I'll show you something right now. You start off at 50 silver, right? All right, and okay, I thought it was done. Anyways, as I was saying, that you got 50 silver. What I suggest is use that 50 silver to get yourself a second setup here, right? You're gonna go take this off, okay? Not gonna be using this. You're gonna use it for your new setup. So we're gonna go over here to the tackle shop. Be the building right here with the bone on the side. This is the tackle store. And there is thing they don't mention to you guys anymore. If you come over here to across the ways, you see the white and blue building over here. That's the administration office. If you go here, and you'll notice that you can get either a spare float tackle or a spinning tackle. We're going to go with spinning tackle, okay? So now we got our spring gear. If you look, this is what you got right here. Now, keep in mind it's 50%. This is a little bit damage here. This is a 4.5 max drag reel. The rod you got, old spinning rod. It is a 2 kg. Um, but and that's basically what you do. I think you can get gear once a day. You have a choice between the float or the spinning. Y will get you float, and G will get you spinning. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I think it got lure too. You got line right there, old fishing line, and old spinning lure. It looks old too. Anyways, as I was saying, since you got the 50 silver, you're gonna come over here to the tackle store. I recommend getting this as soon as possible, okay? So you can go to rods, to feeder rods. You want to go with the Sereno right here. You can pick any one you really want, but I would go with this because you're going with the short rod because you need more. You need it as much silver you can get. So go with this, the 3.2 meters. And if you look, that this is a 4.8. That's a 4.8. And, let's just do it this way. The only difference between all three of them is the length of the rod. Okay. Of course, the longer the length is, the better your casting ability will be. But if you're short on budget, go with this one right here, the 37 silver. There's no difference except for the length. So you can go ahead and buy that. Okay. Then you want to look at something right here. It's important to understand this. A 4.6 kg low capacity, right? So you want to find a line that is around the same. And look at this. They're all sold out here. It's ridiculous. How's new players supposed to actually get stuff? That's those lines right there should not be sold out. That is unfair, to say the least. Let's see here what we have here. 4.6. 3.9 is actually will work. Okay. That will work for that setup. And we got 8.2 silver left. So we're going to go ahead and go into rig components. You need yourself a classic, you need yourself a sinker. Okay, Bassin club. But right here is fine. Grab that. Then you want to go to the bite alarm mechanical. Then you want to grab that. That leaves you 4 silver left. Now you can just go into inventory, click on your rod. You're gonna put the reel on there, the spark reel. This is okay. This is a 3.2. This is a 4.6. This is fine. You're not gonna damage it. 3.9. Put your bite alarm, your sinker. Leader is important, but it's not necessarily for mosquito. You can get by it pretty well. You got hooks right here. So go ahead and use a small 16. Recommend using worms. Okay, that's all you need. Now you can actually drag your setup right and put it over here to 1. So I'm gonna put it at 2 because I still want to fish with 2 rods. See, so now you got your tail stick and you got your bottom rod. And the beauty, oops, usually you had to buy your own map. So we must be given a map now when you start out, which is nice because you don't have to buy it then. Anyways, you guys gotta come up here. I'll show you where I usually like fishing. Is right here is the best spot to fish. And this would be right here in the map. So the map is easy to understand. You just gotta look at the top section up here. It goes A through J, then 1 through 10. That's how you tell your determination of your basically where you're at in the map. This green arrow will be you, so we're at C4. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this, right? Well, actually, let's grab this first, and we're going to make sure we keep our friction brake low because this is not that great of a setup, but it's good as we're starting out. You're going to basically just do a short cast like so. And the beauty of it, you can set your rod down and it'll auto hook. So all you gotta do is just concentrate on your float on here and you wait for a bite. Now, if you think that your float is too far, you can just use minus or plus to adjust. I would do about maybe 20 centimeters here or 30. There, fish is on. Now go ahead, adjust your friction brake to where you feel comfortable at actually biting your fish with. Be sure to set the hook, guys. There's your first fish. See, the reason why I said to get into bottom fishing as soon as possible so you can start working your bottom skill. Bottom skill is very important to get into. Okay. See, your bottom skill's going up pretty good. That's your float, actually, not your bottom. Sorry about that. Okay. So what I mean by hook setting, right? If you see right here, control plus right mouse button, that sets the hook on the fish. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a new system we put in a while back that from level 1 to 10, you get a gift for completing that level, which gifts that'll help you out in the game. When I started the game, we didn't have that. You gotta be patient with the float. That how much I could tell you. Don't worry about um the feeder rod here. It'll auto hook itself. Just pay attention to your float when you got a fish on. Because if you set your rod down, it can spook the fish. When a fish takes this long, you can tell what kind of species it's going to be. It's going to be like a roach, probably. Actually, it's a crucian. Well, that's a long dang bite for that crucian. Okay, so we are now level 2. See what I mean? You guys got bait. You got 30 of these cast flies. You won't be using that right now. Okay. Okay, so you see how the fish never grabbed, right? Don't do that. What you gonna do when you are fishing? When you get a bite on your bottom rod, right? You're going to sit and wait. When you hear the alarms or bells, it doesn't mean that you got a fish on right away. When you see the bend on the end of your pole, then you got a fish on. That's when you want to grab the rod, but only then. But if it's don't got a bend to it, it's just a little bit of nibble here and there, and it's still ringing. It's the fish not on. Don't grab it. Give it some time. I think I'm gonna do this series as a free to play. I mean, no premium, no nothing in this game. We're gonna grow as we should. That's what you guys should be doing. And I'll show you guys ways to making more experience and more silver without any paid gear and stuff like that. You see how the fish bit, right? You see no bottle went down, but it didn't stay hooked. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a tip real quick. When you guys wanna know if you got a fish on, right? If you click on V, the text will flicker here. If the text is flickering, then you got a fish on. That's an indication. So there's a fish on this one. So we go ahead and grab it. Now, when you get a non-marker, it's up to you if you want to keep it, but most times don't want to keep it. But as a new player, I recommend keeping all your fish just in case the cafe order. Sometimes for mosquito, there is cafe orders for non-marker fish. Keep that in mind. So what you guys will be doing, guys, is keep doing this, okay? And you want to make it as much silver you can. You want to get a second feeder rod as soon as possible. But this time, you have to buy yourself a reel, okay? And spark reels ain't that expensive. I would definitely get another one of those. But your ultimate goal by the time you reach level 12, you want to start working on getting the starter feeder package. We're gonna go ahead for this fish. Be sure you actually close your bail. Okay, another thing I want to talk to you guys about the feeder rods here. You can set a clip, and I'll show you how to do that. Like if you want to cast like maybe 10 meters. Oh, also holding R and wheel can actually increase your reel speed. I usually would use about 30. And so control plus or negative controls your clip. We're gonna put a 10. So when you got a clip on, it's going to hit the clip and no more than that. But we didn't hit the clip though. You know when you hit the clip. You can speed reel as well, shift and reeling, or the left mouse button reels fast. Okay, we're gonna go to a different spot. Because you're gonna go try for some roaches. And you can find these over here at this on dock. We're gonna put maggot on. I only got one maggot though. That's don't really help, but let's try wet bread. One of the free baits, why use it, right? And we're gonna put a clip 7. We want to cast right along the grass here. Oops. It's a waiting game, that much. You gotta be patient with this. You're not gonna fast level. This is a grind. Because I do have a level 40 account, and yeah, see, I did not pull it back because the fish did not grab. It grabbed, but it let go. You wait till it goes under. Yeah. It's hard to read that one. We're gonna try. I'm gonna put wet bread on this one as well, and I change the depth to about 40. Small gibble. See, eventually you want to have 3 feeder rods. You don't really want to mess with the float rods. I mean, they work, but they're not that great. So I think about doing these videos, an hour session. I hope that's not too long for you guys. It don't make sense. The fish just grabs it, pulls down, but it's not on. It's I think it's these hooks that we are using, because there's hook quality, and basically sometimes the fish doesn't grab. And what I mean by it is because the fish, the stringer original, these are not good hooks at all. I would definitely change them. We're gonna go back to the worm. Because if you're not getting decent bites, right? It's the whole problem with these types of sinkers. They get stuck. Sometimes you can get it out by doing this, but if it don't work, then you gotta basically log. This is a ghost snag, and you really can't get all that. I guess sometimes you can get all of it. Just gotta to work it. That's not fish there. So we're gonna go on this side, okay? And I'll show you where we're gonna go. Using worms, we're gonna check on something. Okay, so as I was saying about hooks, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. When you look at hooks, right? We're looking at classic. This is the hooks that we got, and you notice there's stars on these hooks right here. These are basically low quality. They don't really hook very well. Um, so we want to start getting hooks later on, but we don't want to buy hooks right now because we need to save money. So at your low level like this, it's fine to use the hooks that you got. But we're gonna come over here at this spot. So right along this dock right here. You wanna just put a worm on. Just gonna throw out in front of you. And you can use your, I wouldn't know if you should use this or not. It might snap. Perch are kind of really pain in the butt to pull up. So this spot is really good for a perch. Perch will pay good, and you should get good XP on them. Okay, the fish is on. We'll go ahead and set the hook on that. They gotta be markers though. If we really want. Why is it just casting from side to side like that? That is annoying. You know, to be honest with you, that clip that we were using, that's clip 7. I wouldn't even use a clip here. Or use clip 15. Might not actually catch anything on the float here. It's okay for bottom breeder rods, but not float. We can change the bait though. For hope we get something else. We could try our cast flies. If you had red worms, it would be so much better here. Yeah, it's not fish here. We'll go back to where we were. This spot right here is actually pretty good. I was just checking because it's got a bend over, but it's still pulling, so it's not really on there yet. Sometimes these fish really take a while before they grab it, which is kind of annoying, but you gotta be patient. Or sometimes the fish will lose interest, which does happen. So cast fly's not working really well. Because this time I'm actually gonna do this 15, the 18 red cuff. Okay, our fish is on. We really need to get some marker fish, otherwise you're not gonna make no levels. Okay, so as it gets like later and it gets dark, you can go for other fish, which we're gonna try for here in a bit. We're gonna go try for some roughies, which we'll try by the camp. That fish is grabbed and let go. We're gonna head there right now. They should be active. I keep forgetting to close the damn bail. Anyways, let's show you about one thing. So you got 14 fish, right? Over here, this yellow building where it has the soda machine. This is where you're gonna find the cafe. You just look at the cafe, see if you have any orders here, and kind of don't. So we're gonna keep fishing until we get some. So let's go ahead and try to find these roughies. So we're not gonna sell no fish right now. But right here, this is where your fish market is, okay? Oh, when it gets dark, you guys can't see. You guys do got a flashlight, just push F on the keyboard, turn your flashlight on. So this is where you guys' camp will be, but I will explain this whole area here in another video because you guys have to have materials to use this. So over here where we're gonna be fishing, which is just right here, but on the other side, this is at C5. So you're gonna just basically cast right towards the center, right there. As for the float, you're gonna have to do a full cast, get out there. But you're not able to cast that far. This is where you're gonna find the roughies. But it's usually best to use red worms if you have it. But regular worms should work too. But when you're fishing for roughies, you also want to use smaller hooks. You only got the small 14 and 16. You want to use tiny hooks. If you do got fish on. Alright, level 3. Alright, got yourself some pro barley. Don't not use this, save it for Oldberg. I almost forgot. See, if you guys transition from Fishing Planet to this game, how like on Fishing Planet the bail automatically closes, that might be an issue. But this game you have to reel in to close the bail. Alright. So there are breams over here. I keep. See, it's telling me to use a flashlight. I'm already ahead of that. Not really getting any bites on this one, so we're gonna throw a little further out. What does it say to do? So as a non-premium member, you do get 5 slots, but 6 and 7 will be locked for premium members only. But 5 is doable. But usually, what I usually do, I usually keep it 1 through 3 for rods. 4 and 5 would be usually used for drinks or maybe a tool. Might not get anything here in the float, but let's just lower this down some. We'll try about 40. And if you guys need to know what depth you should be using, if you look right here on the map, these numbers here shows what depth the area is. So if this is correct, this should actually be about a 1. So 40 centimeters should be fine. If you guys don't get no roughies here, right? You can always just go back over here. On the dock, you can get roughies there, which we'll probably will go there in a minute. Because spots do change. Fish migrate on their own. So it got they'll find first find them. So if you get slow bites like that, so right here, if you cast towards over by there, you want to basically turn the clip off and just do a short cast. About right there, what you need. Should get some roughies here. If not on the float, it'd definitely be on the feeder. Okay, fish is on. Kilo 4. Alright, you got yourself some semolina. 30 of them. Might not catch any fish on the float. Decent sized fish. Oh, I didn't see what the heck the fish was even. I hit the button. So wait. I was gonna use a space because guys got a net. Okay. The space bar to pull a net out. We got a fish on. See? You got a little net here. But yeah, we don't need a net for little guys. Yeah, close it. Before in the past, you used to be able to see what people are catching other than just trophies. But something was going on with the game, so they are trying to fix stability and disable much of the chat. Not finding no roughies. Let's see if we can get that over there. There we go. Alright, it's approaching the hour here. I thought the fish was. I should have checked. I really should have checked that. It was really bent really good, but did not stay on. I don't know why it's doing that. Why can't it just cast straight? There. Probably not finding roughies. What's depth here? Depth's about 1, so let's find. I'll put about 1 meter here. Because Ruffy's gonna be more at the bottom. But again, it's better to use tiny hooks though. This one might be hard to read. That one might be on. Nope. It's poem, it's not on. Now it's on. Seems like a good spot for Crucians though. So we just need to make 50 more silver. And a little bit above that to get ourselves another feeder rod here. I pulled too soon. I thought the fish was on me. Yeah, the sooner you get yourself another feeder rod, the better. It's finished. It's below 5. And we'll check the cafe. Definitely got the crucian one done, but we didn't get anything else done, unfortunately. See, when you use larger size hooks, the better fish you can get. But if you're using small hooks like this, it does not really help. Alright, level 5. Gives us a decent size type hook. 16. Not a great size hook, but it's good. Don't think the fish grabbed the one over there. Alright, let's go see how much we made. Like I said, always check the cafe when you're done with your sessions. We do got a fish on. We'll check that here in a moment. Always click this button once to go by the smallest fish. You can hold shift and click. It will automatically select the 5 that you need. So I get us 8 silver for them. And we did get enough roaches. That's 12 silver. Did not find a gibble. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this real quick. So, one thing before we end the video here. If you come over here to the Exodus Bridge, if you cast here, you should definitely find some gibbles at this spot. It's going to just throw right along that pillar right there. I'm going to see if I can get one gibble here real quick. Just so we can get that order. There's a perch. Actually, it's fine. We do need those. Sleeper. Okay, so I decided to try some wet bread. That might be what will get us the gibble. Alright, nothing biting the float here at all. Which makes me think it should be at the bottom at the spot. And we might not get that gibble, so we're not gonna worry about it. So let's go ahead and sell the rest of the fish. I don't think there was no sleepers up there. Let me check. Uh, oh yeah, we did get another perch. Okay. So let's go ahead and sell our fish. So almost an hour. 33.9 silver. That puts us at 58, right? So this is what you guys need to be saving for before level 12. You guys want yourself this right here, the feeders fishing start kit. It's 149. What it all comes with is a cabin comfort, which is right here. 20 to 100 grams. This is a 6 kilogram or low capacity. The reel is a 3.8 kg, which you can upgrade. And fishing line, you want to replace the fishing line. Don't want to use this. Okay, you want to put more line than that on it. And the sinker's okay. Hook, I would replace. So the only thing I replace is this and these three things right here. Okay. But for now, we gotta get ourselves another feeder set up here. We're looking at spark reels here. And we got 58.4. That's 8.5. Technically, we don't got. Well, actually, we do got enough. Just shy. So let's go ahead and grab that. Grab yourself another feeder rod here. More line. Another bell. And another sinker. Okay. Now you guys probably wondering why I'm not using that other reel. One is damaged. Alright, that is set. We're gonna drag that to this one, and then we'll put the telestick here at 3. Alright, let's go ahead and check that other rod. Well, at least we found the sleepers. Sleepers are right through here. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the video. Let's hit the like button. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.